To continue the Word, Part 2, Monday the 2nd of February 2009, Staffordshire, England. Many sermons have been preached on this, but the Word is the Word. Christ was God's Word made flesh. I've just looked it up now, covenant. This Bishop of Lichfield, I think he is, or the local one anyway. Yeah, I think they're so big and important. Well, you know, whatever. It's a unilateral contract between God and man. God makes his covenant with us. So the Old Testament does the Old Covenant. It's from the Hebrew word barith. B-A-R-I-T-H is it, but it's Hebrew. Covenant is covenant. It's a special word. And then there's the New Testament and the New Covenant. Christ came to show us that, us lot, the Gentiles, the Goyes. I deliberately and specifically, positively, sort of avoid being learned. Yes, I've educated. Yes, I can decline the table, mensar, which is ridiculous. And, you know, Latin was a language dead as dead could be. It killed the ancient Romans, and now it's killing me. Whatever. I even know a little bit of ancient Greek as well. So what? I can say yes, no, please, thank you, hello, goodbye in about 15 languages, I think, something like that. If I'm in the country, it comes back to me. St. Francis, there was one of the brothers, okay, we're back in Italy now, San Francesco d'Assisi, St. Francis of Assisi, who loved his books too much before God, as it were. He loved his learning and his studying and stuff. So St. Francis said, no books, mate. Just contemplate God. Right, love teaches us. And then the other little story I tell about love is this lovely old gentleman, a rose grower, okay? He had no idea to explain how to make roses grow, but his roses always looked beautiful. He'd have a few ideas, but I mean, he couldn't tell you the whole story all at once. You know, you snip here and you do that, and you put a little bit of that in there, and then depending on the weather, and if they've got a few aphids on, well, if you find a spider's nest, that's quite handy, because all ladybirds, you see, eat the old aphids, etc., whatever. But his black spot, there are all sorts of cures, and you know, you can go to Harkness Rose. My mother used to love roses, like Princess Grace of Monaco. Boy, am I fired up. Where is the light? Right. This is me. I'm a grown man of 52 years old. Sarkozy of France is 54 or 5, okay? Chattering off about his stuff. This new Obama fellow's only 45. Hey, he looks so confident. He's not a black man, he's a coloured man. Where did we hear about his mother? You know, his mother brought him up. His father sired him. Yes, who was black Kenyan, I believe. Kenyan, whatever. But where did we hear anything about the fact that he's a coloured man? But they can't say the word coloured, you see, the BBC. That's like derogatory. He's of colour. He's a half-caste, actually. Like the Hottentots in Cape Town, where I grew up, in the bush in Africa too. And I love my bushmen. Now they are a kind of coffee-coloured. If you go to Palestine, you try distinguishing between a Palestinian and an Israeli. They are virtually, racially identical. I love you, my lord, with all my heart and soul and mind and strength. There's more of this.